a lot of the things we were talking about, what it means to be in the flow. I mean, like, who feels like they have been in the flow today? So, I mean, why do you feel like you've been in the flow? What is it that happens if you know when you're in the flow, and then you recognize when you're fighting everything, and it's just not, flowing. And what do we do then? And what gets you back into the flow? Thinking of something happy. What else? What did you say? Breathing. Reconnecting with our breath. Yeah. Kind of coming back to the present moment, which is all we really have. I know that over the winter, the height of my season for my magazine and all kinds of things as usual going on with the franchise. And I recognized that, my mind was more out of sync. I felt more out of sync. And of course, there's always the regular things we need to do. Take care of ourselves, nurture ourselves, do the things that support us, get to my yoga class, But I noticed I had kind of dropped my regular meditation discipline, and it's always been a struggle for me to have an ongoing, disciplined meditation practice every day. And I know what happens if I start my morning, if I'm meditating, if I'm journaling, if I'm affirming, all the things I know that helps me connect with Source. Because really being in the flow is being connected to Source. Because that's creating everything. And when we're connected, we just are where we're supposed to be. We know it, even if it doesn't look like it. We trust that we're right where we're supposed to be at the time we're at. So I decided to sign up for this 8-week, it's called mindfulness-based stress reduction class. As John Kabat-Zinn created, many years ago, 20, 30 years ago. He started taking it into hospitals, working with chronically pained, people with chronic pain, mostly. And the results were just outstanding. People that never expected they would get out of pain. So, and then, because this program's been very successful for years and it's quite well known, so people get certified to teach it. So I took the 8-week course. Well, I mean, I was about ready to drop off halfway through because it was like I wasn't even still. You had to commit to about an hour a day of exercise and meditating. And they had several different processes that you went through, the body scan. And I felt like it was like my chiropractor said to me, so are you feeling more stressed because you're taking this? I go, yeah, kind of, but I even said to the teacher, maybe this isn't the time of year because I'm so busy. And she's, she gave me permission to do whatever I needed to do, and I'm going, no, I'm showing up to the class tonight. And I'm really glad I went through the 8-week course, and I recommend it. I mean, I learned to meditate, in my early 20s, TM, and so over the years I've done a lot of different types of meditation. But it has helped me with my discipline, and just a reminder of how important it is to have that disciplined practice. And the thing I like about the mindfulness-based stress reduction was that a lot of the meditations I've done, some of it's like creative visualization or it's guided imagery, where with this, you are just returning to your breath. You're just noticing your breath. You're just breathing in, paying attention to pause, breathing out, exhaling in. And then if you start thinking, you just can label it, thinking. You don't get attached to what you're thinking. So it is like life, and it's like what gets us out of the flow. When we attach to a thought and then we make it good or we make it bad, we have a judgment about it, then we're not in the flow. We've disconnected. So that's one of the things I've been doing more of. Always further to go with it. Just paying attention to our breath. Even I was reading, because I love Abraham Hicks, and it made me realize, I read something that, you know, why do we need to take 15 minutes a day just to follow our breath? And it's because all day long, we're like putting out there our intentions, our desires. When you can just sit and it's allowing, you're in the space of allowing all of the things that you're wanting and desiring and thinking about to have this space to just happen then, you know. So it's being in a place of allowing, and that's what meditation does too. And let's see, letting go of attachments. I mean, and really when you're meditating, it's that accepting what is. And we were talking at lunch a little bit, and somebody goes, yeah, like when my son does this and it throws me off. People, things that seem to be out of our control, then we go, well, it's because of them, or it's because of this. But really, and this is why I love, and I've shared before about the Ho'oponopono, because when you realize you're creating all of it, anything that shows up in your world, whether my sister's talking about her son and his problems, well, I've played a role in this, so I have to clean on it. I have to clear it. I don't have to figure out what she should do. Maybe something will come out of me because I'm not attached to fixing or doing or anything about it. But so I clean on it. I got really diligent about this about a year and a half ago. The Hono, you listen to it on YouTube. There's all kinds of information about it. You're saying something shows up in your world, and you say, and it's something you would think, why would I want this showing up in my world? This upset, you know. So and there's, you can say it in different orders, but there's 4 things you say. I'm sorry. Basically, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Please forgive me.
I don't know why I created this. Why, you know, why I would create this happening in my life. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm unconscious. There's parts of me, I'm unconsciously creating some things and then thank you. Thank you for cleaning it. You're saying to the divine, to the source, thank you for cleaning it. Thank you for taking it. And then it's I love you. Now they say, you know, if you work with it long enough, I mean, Dr. Hugh Lin, there was a whole, you know, there's a whole story in the world that are happening that I feel like I could say, well, gee, I'd be happier if, you know, so-and-so was doing something different and wasn't, you know, bringing this into my life. So you're taking responsibility too, not really puts you in a place of empowerment. So this is a really short talk. You know, really, I think gratitude and appreciation is what can shift us probably quicker than anything. Just one, you know, when you stop to be in the present moment, and it's hard to be in gratitude and appreciation and anger and fear at the same time. So when you can just be grateful all day long for everything that's showing up, no matter what it looks like, and just be grateful for it, it's a great way to stay in the flow too and to shift your energy. And so that's my hot little tips. And I know you already know all of them. I haven't told you anything you don't know. But it's good to have reminders. So thank you for being